Well, my career has been varied. I started out as a music major, thinking I would be a high school music director. Then I shifted to being a nursery school teacher, and then to clinical psychology, and I developed an approach to working with children and families, which I travel all over the world to teach about, and I continued to play music. So I guess that maybe that qualifies for Renaissance. I do. I play the violin and the viola, and often I have people come into my apartment and play chamber music, quartets in the evening, or I go other places to play.
In 1958, a young lady that worked for the Chicago Urban League invited me to tea in her apartment to meet a young minister that was becoming very prominent, but nobody ever heard of. And I went there, and it turned out to be Dr. King. And that was before he officially came to Chicago, when Dr. King was supposed to be introduced at a charity meeting that he was a guest speaker. And Bill called me and said, "Hank, would you mind introducing Dr. King?" I said, "No, I don't mind." And I introduced him. That's one of the people that I met.
I had some friends when I was living in San Francisco who were very much into opera, and who dragged me kicking and screaming to my first couple of operas, and then I didn't kick and scream anymore. I just loved it. Living in Rome was absolutely wonderful because it's so easy to travel around Europe on the trains, and I could just go to all the opera houses of Europe, which indeed I did. Living at Montgomery Place, there's a group here that subscribes to lyric opera, and Montgomery Place provides door-to-door transportation, which is a very big plus.
Professionally, I'm a biophysicist. That's my academic pursuit, and I've also taken my turn at administrative positions, including, I suppose, toward the end, running the medical center. That includes the Division of Biological Sciences, the graduate school, and the medical school, although I'm not a physician. I'm a PhD.
Well, originally I got my PhD in chemical engineering at University of Illinois. So I was associated with Chicago closer. And then worked for Dow Chemical for 20 years. And then I took an early retirement, worked for an independent power company until the early 90s. That's the time I become myself as a consultant for U.S. companies to set up joint ventures in China. So today I'm still semi-retired in that respect.